Alright guys, FUT Champions here, and if you want to dominate this weekend, this 4-2-3-1 wide variation is exactly what you need. It's a perfect balance between solid defense and non-stop attacking runs. The striker and cam create a dangerous link up just outside the box, and the left mid and right mid stretch defenses and also cut inside. And one of your CDMs even becomes an unexpected attacker. This setup will win you games and keep your shape rock solid. Let's break it down: tactics, instruction, and FUT Champ game plan that'll get you more wins. So we're gonna start with the Will of Song being on counter and the defensive approach being on 70. Maybe now more than ever, counter is the best. Balance short passing, guys. FUT Champ, people have fast player, people have explosive player, explosive winger, left mid, right mid. You want to stop though, you want to kind of like use the space that comes behind them and the transition from your defense to the attack. You want to be so explosive, okay? And the defensive approach being on 70, again, you don't necessarily want to sit deep line. Yes, you still can go from 50 to 60 if you want, but put this on 70. You need this in FUT Champ because, again, that's just how meta is at the moment for those runs down the wing, and of course from inside it's just going to be so explosive. So try to use it. It's a bit risky maybe, but trust me, it's way better than 50-60 in the FUT Champs. Okay, for the play roles, put this to striker, an advanced forward, and the cam on playmaker. The way these two move behind the penalty area, you want to use your striker. You use a very good striker. It's a little bit more agility. I usually use, if you check out my previous custom like this video, I use Lewandowski. I use Paris now. It's an evolution Paris, actually very good card. Basically, you want agility from this card, moving behind the box, get inside, going for the shots. A little bit of movement, dribbling from this card, a link up from your striker to your cam. You want to use there, going from the inside. You don't necessarily want to go down the wing a lot with this formation. You want to use the forces from the middle, getting inside the penalty area. Those turns, those kind of like a little bit of speed boost, getting inside, and you can certainly put a lot of pressure on your opponent, both from your striker and your cam. It's going to be so explosive. And this way of going, add in a left mid and right mid, both on inside forward, not one side on winger, the other side on inside forward. Now again, if you give them too much space, guys, it's just gonna make it easier for opponent to defense. But this inside forward, these two, they go down the wing if it's necessary, both from the left mid and right mid. Make sure you score those chances, those one-on-ones, and the occasional runs down the wing helps it, but mostly it's going to be from the middle. The space between your left middle cam, they're going to get inside, get close to the penalty area, try to penetrate from those sides, and again, it's just going to be so hard for your opponent to try to stop those at the same time. Lots of linking from your cam striker, you wait, triggering inside to your left mid, to your right mid goes in, you take the shot. Whatever you do from next, it's going to be dependent on your skill level. Okay, you miss those chances, you miss those one-on-ones, it's all on you. Okay, so try to time your shots, and because this formation will create, you're gonna be able to create a lot of chances. You're gonna get one-on-one a lot using this formation. Okay, behind this line you have two CDM, one being gone, deep line playmaker, build up, just simple player, coverage, normal coverage. Especially if that player has plus or plus plus, going to be do very good in terms of covering. Whether you put this on deep line playmaker, defend, build up, or defend, but anyway, it's not going to make crazy differences. Okay, they're very similar in their own way. Occasional run from this player, cutting those some passes. That's just going to be it. That's all you want from this player. It's going to do its job. The other sentiment, that's what matters. That's what we want. That's what actually makes a big difference. If you put this on the box crasher, and especially if that player has a plus. Here in this guy, I have Kamavinga, Evolution Kamavinga, very good card. Again, there's other cards you can use, but make sure you put someone that has a plus at least, or plus even better. The positioning of this player, you're gonna find this player. It's like you're gonna pass the ball to your striker. It's like your cam. You won't even notice this is your CDM. Okay, this player would get inside, and it's gonna be very close to your opponent's penalty area. around the penalty area, maybe you lose the ball, gets the ball back, looking for those passes to your cam maybe, and you can get one-on-one with this player. You will get one-on-one with this player, you know, a lot. So make sure you turn those chances, turn those shots into goal, because trust me, it's going to be an unexpected striker. It's going to be an extra force that you didn't count on, but suddenly you're going to see this player getting one-on-one. So try to do this. For the defense line, it's going to be the left back, very straightforward, simple. Fullback balance, two defender, defender, right back on fullback balance, and goalkeeper, defense doesn't matter. In terms of defending, it's very simple. It comes back to your own ability to, when you time your shots, time your tackles and everything. But overall, it's so good. You have your two left back and right back, they will track back, try to cover those areas. And the two center backs, if you use try to use someone again above 85 for the pace, at least with a, you know, when you use a shadow or something on them, they do a pretty good job. But it comes back to how will you go for it, how well timed your tackles are, you anticipate those movements and everything. Because if you don't stop him manually, you're going to concede those runs, your you know, explosive run from your you know, opponent's wingers or striker. Okay, and you have two CDMs that are going to be helpful as well, of course. But overall, in terms of defending, again, it comes back to you, how will you do those. And again, goalkeeper is just not going to make any difference. One point to say, before I forget, the reason I didn't put one side, like one left wing on inside forward, let's just say on inside forward, the right wing on winger, is because when you put 4-2-3-1, it's already a wide formation, yes, and you have a cam. If you, I believe right now it's better. Right now, just video that we're talking, inside forward works better as opposed to putting one side on something. Because let's just say you're using a 4-3-3, that's left winger, right winger, basically. In that case, that's better if you put, maybe you want to put them on one side of winger, the other side on inside forward, because that play will make the run way better as opposed to a play that's on left mid or right mid, because they're still midfielder. Okay, so they're not necessarily going to make the run very well on top, even if they have plus right now. It's better, you can still go for them. If you check them on previous one, I did go for that one, but I would say right now stick to the inside forward and forget about like wide playmaker. If the player has plus or wide midfielder or whatever, it's just not reasonable. Yeah, my wide midfielder defense maybe good if I'll make it defensive, but honestly, wide playmaker does nothing that the inside forward can do, and what wide playmaker can do, but inside forward cannot do. Let's just say this one. Okay, I would say inside forward does a very good job. If we want to make it even more aggressive, we can put this one on attack, but keep this on balance. It's better. We have a cam, you can do a little beautiful link up between them. It's gonna be so good. And of course, I'm gonna put the code in the description. And that's a 4-2-3-1 wide variation that's dominating FUT Champs this week. You'll get the perfect balance of attack and defense as well. The movement, the runs, and structure that win matches. Try it out. Let me know in the comments how many wins you get this weekend in FUT Champs. If this helped you, smash that like button, guys. Subscribe to EAFCLAND and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next FUT Champs meta setup. And yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.